Olena, how are you?
I'm doing great. What about you?
Fantastic. Before we start, I got a very important question. Why don't you have a nickname anymore?
Well, first of all, in my country, a nickname got people who was in the prison. So you need to take responsibility for your nickname. When I was in Thailand and I won Tiger Tryout 2019, they put me sparring against boys. He was an Egyptian huge dude who tried to kill me, but he doesn't know who am I. And I not step back and I fight him and I go forward, no step back. And the coach of one of brother Hitman from Tiger Muay Thai, George, say she punched like a cannon. She must be a cannon. Well, I don't like it, but you know, I said if it make him happy, I mean, USA culture is different. Okay, cannon is not bad, you know. Before people like call me pretty, but I understand I'm not became younger, so cannon is not so bad.
Gotcha. You went to Los Angeles not too long ago. How was that?
Los Angeles was great, but I was disappointed by Hollywood. I expected to see some stars and I expected it was more clean, like in my childhood fantasy. But when I go there and I see so many homeless people, it was big disappointment. And you know what's funny? So I was with my friend and I said, listen, we're both single. We need to find some old wise men. You know, we're not young, we don't need these teenagers. She said, yeah. So, and I checked my heels, I was on the heels. I like to wear heels, not this, even in regular life. So, and I feel somebody look at my boobs. And I'm like, maybe she stay here, I don't know, like shuk. And she said, what are you looking for? Shoes? And I'm like, I think like, of course I look at this. And and there's some old man, like 70 years old, looking at my boobs and my shoes. Like, I don't know, maybe he was foot fetishist, who knows. But he started to tell me about Star Wars, which I'm not huge fan, because my dad huge fan and all childhood I listen about Star Wars. So it was, and I say to her, listen, next one, whatever I say, I will think twice. My old dreams became true. By the way, I tell her, okay, no more wise men, we need to find me detective. 4 days later, somebody stole my money from my bank account, $400. Next day, detective called me, and like, I better be quiet at all. All my dreams became true. So now I need two wise, smart, older, billionaire. So if you, and who likes to watch fights? Not huge fan, but who likes to watch fights? If you know somebody, let me know.
You've had a big 2022.
Yes.
Let's start with your last one, with your second fight with Pacheco. What did you learn from that fight?
I learned from this fight that I need to make more weights, or I need to start to eat acai, I don't know. But I definitely need to change something. This fight and this opponent was really good, and nothing else but respect. But I have a lot of questions with no answers, you know. She won, okay, good for her. But next year I come back much stronger. Besides this girl, nobody can stop me. You saw I beat a Mexican girl who beat almost by hands, two-time Olympic champion. I beat UFC veteran who has in twice or three times more fights than I totally am in pro career. I don't say about them, it's a pro career. So, well, I truly believe the story with my personal story with Larissa Pacheco not finished. So, and my life rule, never give up. So I come back only stronger, and next time will be mine for sure.
Third time's the charm?
Well, listen, I believe in magic, but I more believe in condition and change something in my preparation for her fight. Well, whatever happen, I cannot change my past. All I can do is just take this lesson that me and my coach, who is working there, really wise man, Dennis Davis, and like we will change everything, and next year will be us.
You chopped your hair off for that fight too.
Not after, before. Listen, first of all, I'm not gay. Somebody start to think about it. Second of all, listen. Second of all, it was couple grams and my body not sweat in the sauna. And I am such a type person, I was ready to cut my arm but go to the fight. So, and what I need to do? I asked my friend Sirena, she fought in Invicta, I said, listen, bring me scissors. She bring me scissors for fucking paper like this. And she shook. Meanwhile, Dennis Davis knock in the sauna. I said, coach, no, we're naked. So, shook, and I go out and he bald, and my hair was like this, almost like, and he was, wow. I said, coach, I'm in weight, let's go. So everything for the fight, everything for the belt, so I'm ready for anything. I want to come back and I'm ready. There is no more plan B anymore. So for now I start to cut my weight even before the next year start. So see you next year, girls. I take you all by one, like targets.
So while you ended on a loss, you started your year on a big win. You snapped your 4-fight skid. You beat Abigail Montez, who was coming off that big win over Clarissa Shields.
Undefeated, boss.
How did that feel?
It feels great. I feel powerful. I have great people surround me. Listen, magic is happening. I was small when I watched Larissa fights. Now I just sparring with him. How's it? How's it? It's magic. It's magic. Like people who inspire you for fighting now, you can spar with you. I can give you priceless advices for the fight. So step by step, from fight to fight, I became much better. And as you know, all my fights, kill or be killed. It's never boring fight. So you know, next year I will be a little bit smarter because I fight second fight with a little bit to respect to UFC veteran. I can finish it fast and I pay a huge price now. Alternative girl from Czech, and which I think I must be alternative because my way and my opponents was much harder than her opponents. But whatever happened, it's happened. Truly believe in God, truly believe in preparation. So be careful, next year is mine.
But the PFL bringing in the bantamweight division,
I know.
Is that better or worse for you?
It's they bring no bantamweight, they bring featherweight.
Featherweight.
But it's bantamweight, we need to cut my leg. Well, or wear boobs, who knows. Anyway, so it's good for me. It's from actually what I start when I need to stop cook Ukrainian dishes. Because my huge hobby is cooking, but I'm single, so I eat by myself. So I need to stop to cook, which I actually did, and start my nutrition plan. So I come quickly to lose this weight, and as I told before, I look much hot in 146, and it's fact. Check my Instagram.
So with you going down to featherweight,
yeah,
is that going to make you even more dangerous?
Of course, I have more speed, but my natural power will still be with me. So be careful, girls. Be careful.
Awesome. And then finally, just what would you say? Like, how would you rate yourself over this whole year, this whole 2022, beginning to end? What would you give yourself a grade?
This year was pretty hard for me and for all my country and for people, but in the cage nobody care about your personal problems. Your personal problems is only your problems. So I'm not complaining. This year was really successful for me, and next year will be more. For nowadays I have a great team, I have a huge gym, Extreme Couture, great coach Dennis Davis. Now I start to work with the boxing coach Mark, sparring with a legend. It's no words. I'm surround myself, Bellator, UFC fighters. Only forward, only step forward. Belt is mine next year. I go to sleep, I think about belt. I wake up, I think about belt. Nothing else.
Ooh, and I think that's a mic drop. Thank you so much for your time. If you want to plug your social media, plug any sponsors you might have, and if you want to thank anybody, the floor is yours.
Well, I want to thank all people who truly believe in me, who support me. I want to thank the gym who let me train here when I fly here with the one bag. Extreme Couture. Of course, all my coaches, they're great. I want to thank this company HKA, which makes special gloves in my flag and everything. So huge thanks for Nick. I want to thank another company, Contender. My dude makes shorts really good. Before I think like my butt not ready, but my butt now ready for the shorts. as people text me in DMS. Well, thank you all guys from all my heart for truly believe, and way is not ended, it's only start. And all my focus on the belt. I wouldn't stop till I'm not have a belt on my belly. I want to be an MMA professional champion.